This week we're packing up for Colorado.
Welcome to Mikasa.
At this point we have two half lights and one full light that works.
This is like a mini stock up for a road trip.
So everyone, you think the dishes are hard to do. You shut up. You have no idea.
I put a deposit down on a fifth wheel, and even the best part, I didn't pick one in San Diego where you could actually look at it first. I picked one in Wyoming based on the floor plan and the price point. So now we get to go on a road trip all the way to Wyoming
To get our fifth wheel!
How did I forget about that?
So we haven't had lights for a while. I mean, it looks like we have lights, but we really don't. If you look up there, we have half a light. Over there, this light doesn't turn on. It's not that we just didn't want it on. Nor this one, nor that one, or the one in the back of the back. At this point, we have two half lights and one full light that works. At this point, it's like a really bad game of Russian roulette when I try to turn on a light, like whether that's the one that works or not.
And then we've had electricity for 6 weeks now, and it didn't matter because we don't have light bulbs. The light bulbs have been burned out, and I'm horrible. I hate running errands. I hate shopping. Even Amazon. I'm like horrible about shopping. So I finally ordered light bulbs. I probably didn't order enough.
You probably didn't.
I'm such an underbuyer.
Okay, but we're going to put these in.
The Lord said there will be light.
Wait.
Just take it.
Oh, we already broke it. Oh!
He didn't say. He said, "God damn it."
The Lord said there will be light.
It's a beautiful sunny day here in Cardiff, California. We are gonna go for a little shred sesh. We're gonna go for a surf, and then we're gonna hang out on the beach because it's gonna be a beautiful 76 degrees today.
Yay!
We're such babies. We're like, oh, 60, it's cold. It's a really tragic moment. Yesterday after I surfed, I forgot to 1, wash my wetsuit, and 2, I forgot to hang it up to dry, and 3, I forgot to put my wetsuit inside overnight. So it's soaked and dirty and sandy and just it's pure tragedy.
It's warm, but it's like, just like not warm enough. Like you want it to just be so hot. But it's like,
She's a
it's just
lizard.
not
Did
quite
you
enough.
know? She's a lizard. She just wants to bake in the sun.
I'm a dinosaur!
This week we are packing up for a road trip. It's really exciting because our compromise is that we spend about 2 months in San Diego, and then we go do a trip, and then we come back for a couple months and keep cycling through that. So this week we're packing up for Colorado, and it's been a whirlwind being in San Diego because we came here with no sink. Our RV didn't work. We tried to fix it, and in the end we decided, okay, it's going to be like basically our van and keep it without water running through, and it's just a dry camping vehicle. So we're headed out this week to Colorado, and it's been really exciting because San Diego's gotten so much rain that really the biggest reason besides seeing my wonderful husband to be in San Diego is that we surf a lot. Well, we can't surf because the water's so polluted all the time. So we haven't been able to surf very much, and so it's really exciting to be like, all right, because when we're surfing all the time, I get lazy. If the surf was amazing, I would probably talk the kids out of going back to ski because I was comfortable, I was happy. So anyways, we are going to Colorado, and I put off fixing a couple things on this motorhome for a long time, one of which being tires. We have the most bald tires. All right, so after we get our new tires today, we'll finish packing up. I think we're gonna head out tomorrow morning because we wanna make sure we get to Colorado when the sun's out so that the pass is clear, because I don't wanna deal with chains. And it's pretty easy to drive a motorhome in the snow as long as you're not really driving it much in the snow. And so for us, if we get across Vail Pass when it's sunny and get it parked, it's cool because in Breckenridge you can get around with just the buses everywhere you wanna go. So the other exciting thing is we're getting a new fifth wheel on this trip. So we bought one in Wyoming, and we're gonna make sure that we're gonna go ski first, and then my brother's meeting us. Have you met Andrew? I'm sure we'll have some great stories about Andrew after this trip. So tomorrow we head off on the road. We're gonna hit Vegas and go rock climbing in Vegas, and then maybe we'll even hit Bryce and do a little snowshoeing, ski. We're gonna pick up our fifth wheel. We're gonna hit Park City. We've never skied Park City before. That's gonna be exciting.
So one of our favorite parts of being back in San Diego is being able to climb at our climbing gym. And so pretty much every single day, not even kidding, every single day, we are at Mesa Rim. Even if we're not climbing, we just come here for Wi-Fi and to work. And like seriously, we really just live here. So before we hit the road and head to Colorado, we're gonna climb one last time and get some work done, and then we're off. Homeless right now. Do you brush your hair?
No. Welcome to mi casa, which is French, my front door.
So comical when we go to Trader Joe's. We're not even stocking up like big time. This is like a mini stock up for a road trip.
This is a mini stock up for a road trip?
Yeah.
Wow, where are you guys going?
Colorado.
Thank you very much.
This is the essentials for like on the slopes.
Hey, I can dig that.
I want to even give those meats to your dad, just so they can, like, I won't have to go grocery shopping then when we get there. If we're snowed in, all I have to do is find arugula and bread. Because I could live off of arugula.
We could feed an
and just bread
army.
and butter. Okay, fine, a bottle of wine would be nice, but it's not necessary.
We could feed an army.
Or a Roblados.
This is just snack.
So everyone, you think the dishes are hard to do. You shut up. You have no idea. Okay? This is the dishes situation for us. The last 2 months. I have to bring water in from the faucet outside. I have to fill up the jugs. I got carrying jugs. I have to put water from the jugs into the kettle. It's not a massive kettle either. I gotta get it to 130 degrees. I come over here. I have to wash one dish individually. Scrub. Rinse a little. Scrub. Rinse a little. Put it over here on our stovetop that I put our towel down on. Our towel that we use for showering. I put that down, and then that dries, and then I can put it away. And this all right here takes like 45 minutes, and it would take you 15 minutes. So I don't want to hear it.
Okay, guys, you know what's crazy is like this is actually the last time we're all gonna be in this small of a motorhome at once.
Before we move to Appa?
Before we move to Appa.
Yay!
Oh, Dad, make
We're
the
always
little
gonna name Appa. If we got a dog, we decided that we were gonna name it Appa, but we live in a motorhome, so we can't
Hey,
get a dog.
oh, yeah.
So instead, we're gonna name our new fifth wheel Appa.
Well, technically we could have a dog in a motorhome, but it would be miserable.
It
When I
would,
move
yeah.
out, they'll get a dog.
Yeah.
I mean,
Today is the day we're finally rolling out and head to Colorado. We have to pack up everything outside and put in the van because the van is basically our garage. Check it out.
We are trying to do the ultimate Tetris game and get everything in there to fit in here and make it to yoga. Make it to yoga.
We are packing up the van, and I don't know how all this stuff is going to fit in here because we don't want to be so heavy driving to Colorado, but everything that we usually keep in our campsite, we kind of had to put in here, like all of our awnings and outdoor mats and barbecues and Jiraiya stuff, and even our extra kitchen stuff I'm having to store in here because we don't want to be so heavy when we're headed to Colorado.
Check out my new rims and my fat 225s.
We're finally past Riverside, San Bernardino, out of the way. Yes, it's
Always a
amazing.
painstaking drive to get through that part. It's just like, oh my gosh, it never
Well, the traffic
ends.
wasn't even that bad because we left at like 11 from San Diego and we got through by like 1:30. I don't know about. But it's so nice because you pass San Bernardino and all of a sudden like the road just opened.
It's truly open road.
It feels so good.
Sigh of relief.
Yes. Now I get to like use the blue ball to massage out all the tension from getting ready because that was kind of stressful too. We have so little stuff, but yet so much stuff because just the like some of the miscellaneous. Well, I guess my
We
kitchen
have a
alone.
ton of miscellaneous for some reason. I'm like,
Tati has a lot of stuff, and then we ended up starting to keep a lot of books, and then we have all of our snow gear and all of our understorage is just full with snowboards and skis. Just
Yeah.
5 of us to do that.
so we don't have
So
room for the
much.
things like ladder ball and all of our outdoor tables to make it comfy when we're sitting still, and our outdoor
And our
mat,
barbecue that we rarely
and our
use.
barbecue that I don't know why we have. So yeah.
So now we are headed to Colorado to get our 5th wheel, and hopefully it's an easy trip. But you know,
I'm really hoping that we don't freeze to death in Colorado. Really, that's the
biggest
big
fear,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not scared. I mean, like, you get cold. I'm not really scared. You just go. If you get cold, it just sucks to have to like drive to Denver or something. And honestly, like, if it gets really cold, I don't worry about it. It's like freezing to death, but like
Just
here,
being cold.
we have like 5 days of snow, and so if it is really cold, I won't be able to drive over the pass with the motorhome.
So you'll
when
kind of
you-
get like stuck.
when you're driving a motorhome in the snow, some people have asked me, like, we just don't do it when it's snowing. Like, I'm planning it so that we get to Summit County after a day after snow, so things have melted, roads are clear, and we'll just plan to leave when roads are clear again, and we're going to stay put and use all those great bus systems. But, you know, if it does get really cold and the heaters aren't enough, then, like I saw in the weather, that like tomorrow night's supposed to be -2. That's
Luckily, going forward, the days that we're gonna be there, it's only supposed to be a low of like 10 to 15, which is not that
10.
bad. Only 10 to 15. So.
Hopefully it's different because San Diego's been kind of cold, I think, but it's so damp. So here we go, off to Colorado.